Okay, so is the gate open? Yes. Are the cows gone? Yes, they are. Stay tuned to figure out what happened. I have always loved getting people out on a gravel road and letting them see the farm life firsthand, whether it's in the field at our full-time farming jobs or here at home on our own little cattle ranch. So now I'll bring the camera along and you sit back and ask the questions. Let's explore this Midwestern farming and ranching lifestyle together. This is your channel. This is Dodge Brothers Farm and Ranch. Well, the truck and trailer are parked in the yard. This can only mean one thing. It's cattle hauling day. The cows are going to the big pasture down to Dad's this morning. Here comes my brother, ready to help. First order of business is to get the rest of these cows bred, so we got the AI guy coming at 6 o'clock this morning to do that, and then we'll load up and head out. I got a little corn in a bucket. It's the best way to round them up. Boy, I got these patches stuck on her pretty good.
You brought the donuts, didn't you?
Is that how it's supposed to work?
Actually, I got something hung on my counter.
Okay, let me give her a shot, Ben.
Come on, girl. There you go.
It is 7:20 a.m. and we are on the road. I've got the cows and calves in the trailer. We just got done artificially inseminating the last 5 cows, and we're on the way to the big crick pasture for the summer. This is a pretty exciting day because this is the first time my dad's pasture has been used for grazing in probably 5 to 7 years. We had a lot of work to do on fence down there to get it ready to go, and we've pretty much been spending every free moment for the past couple of months down there doing that. It's been tough. We planned on being able to do a lot of that fencing work in March, but as you may have remembered from previous videos, this March was awfully bad. So we've been taking every free moment that we have, working around field work and rainstorms to get this pasture ready to go. I'm kind of excited to see how they act when we turn them loose down there today. It's going to be fun. The heifers that have their first calves with them today, this is going to be the biggest area that they've ever seen, because they were baby calves when they came to my place, and so they've never experienced more than 2 acres of grass. Hey, are you tired of listening to me endlessly babble while I drive down the road in my truck with the cows? If so, kick back and enjoy this footage from last week of turning the cows and calves out on pasture at my house for the first time this spring, and of calf working day, taking the calves to the vet to get their shots and castrate the bulls. It's that most exciting day of the year when we're going to let the cows out in the pasture for the first time, and their calves have never been on grass before, so they're going to go nuts. And they're going to have a lot of fun running around and enjoying all the new space. So I get my family rounded up so we can all watch. It's going to be fun. I'm on the way to town with the calves in the trailer, headed to the vet clinic to turn some bulls into steers and to get some vaccinations and deworming and stuff done before we take them out to the big pasture this next weekend. Some may wonder why we're taking them to the vet clinic instead of doing it right at home. We're not able to adjust the width of our working chute, and the calves are able to turn around inside of it. And I don't want the cows right outside the barn listening to the calves going through the working chute, because they're gonna go bananas. They're not happy that I stole them away from them right now for half an hour or so, but it's better this way rather than having the cows just on the other side of the gate while we're working the calves through the chute. Yeah, well, my brother owns half of them, and this is his.
That must be the half. That's the problem.
Come on, little fella. Okay, I hope you enjoyed that. Now we will return to our regularly scheduled programming, already in progress.
Alright, throw them on the brush pile there.
Come on. Well, I'm pretty happy. We got the cows delivered. Everything went really well. The funny thing is, though, there's about 1/4 of an acre there that has been disked and needs to be reseeded. That used to be crop ground, and we fenced it into the pasture when we repaired the fence. And there's 15.5 acres of lush grass, and there's 1/4 of an acre of dirt that needs to be reseeded. And so when we let the cows out of the corral, they went charging right across the creek crossing and stood around in that dirt for a while instead of going out where the actual grass is. I think I better run down to Dad's and clean the trailer out just a little bit. Well, it's time to take this trailer back and dump it off at the neighbor's. He was kind enough to let us use it today. Our little bumper pull trailer is not big enough to get all of the cows in at once, and so using this big trailer made the trip work really well. We were able to get the calves up in the front compartment and all the cows in the back 2 compartments. And then Dad pulled the bumper pull trailer, and we put a bunch of corral gates and some feeding bunks and some things in that we wanted to take down, and everything worked out really well. So I'm gonna go dump this trailer off and then go head out to do some field work, but that's gonna be a whole nother video of its own, so be watching for that. Thanks for riding along. We'll see you next time.